which was the purpose of your book?
The purpose of my book was to, first of all, it was sort of act of love or tribute of love to my grandmother, Tatьяна Lvovna Tolstoya. I had the joy, the opportunity to live with her during the war, the Second World War, because we lived in Rome at that time, and my parents, who were against the fascism and the Germans, had to hide themselves. Therefore, I lived in the apartment of my grandmother with my brother. My grandmother was a fantastic person. I would like to imitate her, or to be like her. I will never succeed in. She was so young, so full of life. She was almost around 80 when we lived together. And she missed her country, of course, a lot. And maybe I will talk about my mother now because she's part of the book, but she's totally different. She was a weaker person. She was more or less like father, Mikhail Sergeyevich Sukhatin, who was a landlord. He had a big house in Kachety, which is not far from Yasna Polyana, the house of the Tolstoy. And my grandfather was said to be a charming person, but very light. And my grandmother was very sad because she thought that her daughter wasn't very Tolstoy, but she was more Sukhatin. So that's why I wrote this book. And of course I take advantage of the kindness of all the staff at the Moscow Museum of Tolstoy at the archives, which are full of Dnevniki and letters, and this gives me I would like to go back to Moscow and to continue to write about my family, my Russian family.